Anyway, all right. You know what? Let's hop into the Ask Yo Aunteas. So, what time is it?
Ask
Ask
Yo.
your
your
auntie.
Who has it? You want to do it, Landon?
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Go for it. Go for it, boo.
All right. Hey, aunties. I, a 48-year-old female, found my 14-year-old gay child Googling Dilf. I tried to be casual and asked if there were any creepy older men in his life. He was embarrassed and said no. I said, okay, just making sure you're safe. Did I handle this right? Any suggestions for a parent new at this teenage thing?
And I'm assuming you at
Okay.
this potentially LGBTQIA plus teenage thing.
I'm sorry, but you do. One does not instill like confidence and create connection by asking, by dogging the stuff that you found your little one searching on the computer, like asking if there was any creepy older men in his life, like
And of
I
course, he's
mean,
gonna say no.
right? I mean, he wasn't looking for what,
Dilf,
kilf,
Dilf dick.
Cadilf, creepy dads. Like, come on. I, all I'm saying is, I think you probably could have handled that the interrogation a little bit, or the investigation a little bit better. I think um, it probably is less about what he was searching, and more about creating a dialogue with your young uh, gay
Son,
child.
yeah.
Okay, so they are gay for sure. That would have fostered a little bit better dialogue about things that they're curious in, and they're, I don't know, I okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like, so it's the person is female 48,
Yeah, that's
and
the
she was
mom
having
and
this
the son,
conversation with her 14-year-old
gay
gay
son.
child. Yeah, I probably would have leaned less as hard on the dilf and the creepy older men stuff, and more on, just asking your child, how are they feeling? Is there anything that's changed? Do they have any questions? Like, have more of an open dialogue versus, injecting a little. And maybe that's just the way that the Ask Auntie question was worded, but
Yeah,
injecting a little bit of judgment, in that, because there's nothing, any teenager, regardless of however they identify or haven't identified or don't know, they don't want their parents talking bad about anything they're into at all. Like, just, that's not the right move.
yeah, yeah. And here's the thing: I don't have kids, so like I don't want to say, but like shit. Like I know that much better because I can barely take care of myself. But I feel like it might have been an opportunity to have like a little moment, just like okay, like I don't know how to word it, but it's just like, what are you interested in? Why did you want to serve DILF? Like, where did you hear that? Like, what? Just kind of find out more of the what and the why than just like creepy older men. Which is, I mean, eventually you can lead to that. Maybe better worded than that. Just to ensure that he is safe and things like that, because there are some crazies out there. We know that for sure. Um, but I think at that age, just gay or not, just 14-year-old male.
I am cringing. I'm sorry.
There's just a lot
Like,
going on at that
I'm
age.
imagining I'm imagining my mom busting into my room saying, "Why are you looking up creepy old men on the internet?"
Well, I mean, like I remember that age and coming up during the AOL times and going to them chat rooms and all that stuff. And
The chat rooms are fire.
Honey,
oh,
with,
honey,
with the way that Twitter is going, we might go right back to that.
that's where. Hey, come on, AOL, back at it.
Ooh, girl, that would be the comeback of the
That'd be kind of
century.
fire.
Could
That'd be
you
kind of
imagine?
fire.
Oh my goodness, I need
With
to buy some
with
AOL
the
stock.
speed of the internet we got now, you get them pictures instantly.
Right.
So that Don't let that shit freeze up where the phone ring.
Girl.
You know what really bothers me about this question is that the connection between DILF and creepy old
Creepy
men.
older men.
Like it's that question and that judgment and that like so you automatically think that all DILFs are creepy old men.
No, but I think I get what she's saying though, because at 14 it is creepy. Don't let an older man and you go after a 14-year-old.
But I guess it in her mind, like to ask that question is automatic. It, to me, just reeks of prejudgment. So I think I agree with both of you in that the phrasing of the question, like, hey, if like you're really gonna ask if there's any particular men in your life, then maybe asking, is there a man in your life? Is there something in your life? You know, there's a leadership principle called it's understand versus be understood. So why not ask questions that'll allow you to understand versus just making a judgment?
We are gonna call him Yanla for now.
Oh, we bringing out leadership principles,
Right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
You don't spend 20 years in HR.
Situational leadership, is that what we're doing? Tell me about your strength finders.
You don't spend 20 years in
I love
HR without learning a few one-liners. But I guess just for me, I just try to come from a place of understanding and not asking just questions like that. It feels like there's some judgment in that question, and it's just like, why not ask like, do you have a boyfriend, or like, or Carell, like you said, why not ask like, why'd you
like what did
Google
you understand
DILF?
about DILF, or where did you hear that word DILF? You know, like that's where I would.
I think those are
like,
great.
Where did you hear
Yes,
that
yeah.
from? Like,
Yeah.
because it could be like he
Do
might
you
have
know
heard
what
it in
it
a
means?
movie. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like now we do. He said Urban Dictionary, ma. So that's where I think I would have started at, instead of like you guys were saying, like jump to like the very end that it's a creepy old man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It just
yeah.
doesn't.
But it's just like, but again, it's just like that
I just
age.
Googled DILF and went to images.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why she said creepy old man.
Where's my glasses? Where are my glasses at?
Ooh, it's some good.
No, girl.
That's
Okay. Let me just take him.
Ooh.
You know,
you see the Henry Cavill one at the top? Did yours come out Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
What
by
does
the
that say?
way,
Nasty?
Okay.
Does it say nasty? Is
Oh,
that what that says?
I need to Google DILF more often too. Thank you, kid. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who is
She might be onto something.
Ooh,
you know, the dictionary has it as a sexually attractive older man, typically one who has children.
See, creepy old man. That's what she was. That's what she trying to say. Hold on, how I like this one to send it to y'all. Hold on, we sidetrack community. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's stuff, and I mean, it, to me, sounds like you, at least on the path of being okay with his sexual status. You know, that because that didn't kind of come up at all, but yeah, I, there's an opportunity, and just like you know, you don't want to jump to too many conclusions. But I get on the flip side too that you do want to kind of make sure you're especially at that age, your kid is safe, because 14 to like 16, 17 is just a weird age.
It very much
it's
is.
just a weird age. Oh,
Yeah,
it's just crazy. So yeah. So our suggestion is just like find out the whys, find out the whats, and it doesn't necessarily have to be some creepy old man, but I'm glad you're at least staying engaged somewhat somehow with your child, especially a gay child that's going to need some guidance. So hopefully we kind of provided you with something. And Ma, look up DILF on Google yourself, girl.
yes, honey.
It's kind of nice.
That might be. Yeah.
And community, let us know, like, what are we missing? What are we missing? Is there, especially maybe for like our straight moms out there, what are we missing from your perspective that be kind of concerning for you, or not concerning, or how would you have handled it that would be kind of cool to let us know in the comments or send us a reel or something like that on social media so we could share that this week. So continue.
Or, whoever wrote in this question would love to maybe get some context on what happened after you've listened to this podcast. If there's a follow-up conversation, now that you've listened to some of the sillery that we just
as we over here drooling over these
right? Okay. Would love to hear about maybe a follow-up as to this question, because they asked, did I handle this right? Well, the answer is no. So any suggestions for a parent new at this teenage thing? I mean, every teenager is different, so no matter what advice we give, everybody's different. We don't know your kid the way you do, so you got to handle that in a way that is unique to you and your relationship with your son. So I would love to get a follow-up, some after tea, if you will, on that.
So continue to send your questions to aya@minorietyreport.com or DM us.